The show. Hey guys, how we doing today? Let's get this boat on the show. Alright, so a lot of action this week. Really intense sessions. Bitcoin up a ton. We're at 46,000 as of this video right now. Ethereum 3,200. Let's just get a little bit closer look here, if it'll let me. Awesome. Trading view. Alright. So yeah, just kind of zooming in here. Really good couple of weeks here, up from 29, 27, all the way up to 36 right now. We're just on a roll, and now this is an opinion. I just believe that, you know, when entities lean on the price, manipulation can't last forever, and so we're just going up right now. Some people believe that this is an exit pump. But, you know, from just looking around the web, a lot of people are starting to think that this is just the fundamentals at work right now. There are not a lot of like older Bitcoins being sold at the moment. Let's look at the total market. Yeah, top 10, everything's looking pretty good. Everything's basically up. Going down, not too many negative. Again, when Bitcoin rises, all ships tend to rise, so that's what's going on right now. Nothing too much to say here. Market's exciting. It feels good, right? Nothing crazy. The other day, the Fear and Greed Index was 69, so that's good. And then here we go. For any of you who may be using free Bitcoin, they have a new program right now where you can have up to 45% APY with their token that they have chosen, which is the fund token. If that's your deal, go for it. 15 days is the 45, up to a year. And I believe that the entire program was rolling for about 10 days to start the process. So if you're into that, if you use free Bitcoin, I like it. It's up to you. There's a link in the description down below. If that's your thing. Moving on. Plan B. I've released a new chart. Kind of looks like some of the charts I've made before, but with better data. And this is using his stock flow model. Basically, low ball, they're thinking 100,000. High ball, up to about 300,000. So plan accordingly if you like the stock flow model and what's going on there. We'll see. A lot of people think that we're about to head into a second peak, and that the second peak may be the actual peak of this uptrend. We'll see what happens. I have no crystal ball. I'm not sure. It'd be nice, you know, and I have my plan. I know when I'm going to take stuff off the table and possibly take larger profits, but we'll see what happens. Big thing right now. Oh, hey, Fisher. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Just talking about this week. Anybody who knows anything about this week, sorry Fisher, I've stopped doing the giveaway for the moment. Thanks for tuning in though. Thanks for supporting before. Let's see if everybody knows about the debate going on in Congress right now regarding the amendments to the infrastructure bill. I have contacted my representative in order to see if I could get some changes enacted, or let them know what would be more desirable. Right now, it looks like the four main people, Toomey, Loomis, Warner, and Portman, have changed their tune and have decided to work together. But there are people who are taking advantage and holding out for a position on something they want on one of their bills. It just sucks. We'll see what happens. It's been days and days of them going back and forth. Not even about the amendments, just about the bill in general. And we'll see what happens. And here's an example of one of the things they've been talking about. And I'll just go ahead and play this clip for you guys so you can see what's going on. This is CNBC is kind of whatever, but In this case, I think they actually explained it right. So I'll pause the music and let's go watch this video real quick.
On the implications of these last-minute regulations on the crypto landscape. Joining me now is William Quigley, one of the co-founders of the stablecoin Tether, the co-founder of GoCoin, and VC firm Cryptocurrency Partners. William, you heard what Elon just said in terms of the debate up on Capitol Hill. What is the issue here right now from the cryptocurrency industry's perspective? What's the problem with this bill?
So you have two broad issues. One is a revenue enhancement part of the infrastructure bill, and this would be to tax crypto more than it's taxed now. And the other is how the IRS in the United States will figure out which transactions are happening, by who, and so who actually owes these tax bills. The fact that there will be potentially $30 billion of taxes that will be collected over the next few years as a result of better tax compliance, that it's hard to debate with because there's no underlying assumptions built around that. So somebody put a figure in there, but we're not sure where it came from. As far as the tax compliance goes, there's always been an assumption that cryptocurrencies aid in the evasion of taxes. And while there's almost no evidence to support that, that's an assumption. And it's because it's anonymous. Who buys and who sells can be anonymous, not always. So what this infrastructure bill is suggesting is that we start to do a lot more reporting akin to what you see, let's say, when you open a bank account or when you do a stock trade. So what we call KYC, which is know your customer. This is sort of procedures that would be submitting your identification, letting the crypto exchange that's selling your currency know who you are so that they can file reports with the IRS. That's not controversial because it turns out most businesses that are taking in money in order to do something in crypto, they have to know who you are anyway, simply to make sure that there's not fraud, identity fraud or credit card fraud. The issue is more around who in this blockchain industry is going to be required to report. And if there's a centralized business like an exchange that has people you talk to who can request this, it's fine. But there's a number of things in blockchain where it's just software that you're interacting with. It's a smart contract. In those situations, there is no individual who is operating that piece of software who could do the collection and the reporting. And I think it's more of an education problem for the Senate to understand this so that they don't disrupt the entire cryptocurrency industry by asking for something that's simply not capable of being produced.
Shepard Smith here.
There we go. So essentially, we have representatives passing notes to each other about Bitcoin and education on why they should pass a certain iteration of the bill. And right now, it's good. They've gotten the message, and that message is that there are plenty of Americans who own crypto. You're going to damage not just an industry, but Americans, as well as some big boys in the room who may be funding their campaigns. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot going on. Again, the price of Bitcoin is going up. A lot of good news. Life is good. For me personally, again, I still feel blessed and that I get to be part of this, and a lot of changes coming for me in the future. So stay tuned, guys. Be aware. Contact your representative if you haven't for the Toomey, Loomis, Warner, and Portman amendment, if you can. And let's hope that they can get their stuff together. Anyway, guys, be